Welcome back to Cooking with Gunnar. I'm Gunnar, and today we're going to cook this bad boy, an absolute Roman and Italian classic, spaghetti cacio e pepe. True to the essence of Italian cuisine, spaghetti cacio e pepe really captures the spirit of it because it uses two ingredients, and that's it. We're going to use some fantastic Pecorino Romano cheese, the cacio side of things, and some black pepper, the pepe side of things. So for the cacio, about 50 grams of Pecorino Romano per person and about 1 teaspoon of peppercorns per person. That's it. A little salt in the water. That's all there is to it. The first thing we're going to do is crush these peppercorns. So we have some lovely peppercorns, about a tablespoon. Pour them into your pestle and mortar. You can also use 2 pans if you want. And then just give them a nice, rather than hitting down on them, give them a nice grinding action. It's all about the grinding action, moving these peppercorns around in your mortar. And there we have some nice, finely ground, fresh black peppercorns that smell almost citrusy. It's a wonderful smell coming off of this. The next thing we do is grate our Pecorino Romano. We're going to take about 50 grams per person and just very quickly grate this up. So there we have some nice grated Pecorino Romano that should be enough for 2 people. Now that we have everything ready, the first thing we're going to do is put some heat under our pepper, just for all of these flavors to start coming out of the pepper. We leave it there for about 1 to 2 minutes. You will be able to smell when it's ready. Just swirl it around a little bit. You can start smelling the lovely fragrance of this pepper coming off. At this point, I'm using fresh pasta. You can check out my video on how to make fresh pasta, just because I think it gives it an extra flavor. So I'm going to put the fresh pasta into the boiling water. Give it a bit of a stir just so that they separate. This pasta will only need about 2 minutes of cooking time. Make sure the pepper doesn't burn. Turn down the heat a little bit. And it's at this point that I take a bit of this water, a bit of this pasta water, and add it to our Pecorino Romano. Just a little bit, so that it allows me to form a paste, so that the pecorino starts melting. I create this nice paste, which prevents it from lumping later on when we add it to the pasta. There we go, and we have a nice paste. So the pecorino forms a nice paste. At this point, we take some of this pasta water, 2 ladles full, and add it to our pepper. So this is nice and hot. Just add it to our pepper to form a bit of a sauce. I'm going to give it 3. There we go. Make sure the heat is on. This gets nice and juicy. The pasta is ready at this point, so you have to work quick. And I'm just going to take the pasta out of the pasta water and straight into the peppery water. There we go. So now the key is to really give this a good mix and let the pasta rest in that juice, in its own pasta water, together with the pepper a little bit longer. Absorb all of these flavors, swirl it around. It's going to start getting creamy. You can start seeing all this water is being absorbed by the pasta. All these lovely flavors are being absorbed by the pasta. We add our pecorino paste that we made earlier to the mixture, and now we give this a really good stir. If it's a bit dry, you can add a bit more water to the mixture. And just keep stirring it until it forms this nice creamy paste that you can start seeing here. Okay, get the edges around. And just making sure that the pecorino doesn't clump up. Moving it around, nice and creamy. And there we have it, a nice and creamy. Can you see this? Oh, this is lovely. The only thing that's left now is to serve this bad boy up. Let's serve it up. Some of this absolutely yummy. Look at this. This is fantastic. Take a bit of this onto the plate, give it a bit of a twirl, make it look all chefy. A bit of this sauce as well. This is where a lot of this lovely flavour sits. There you go. A little bit more Pecorino Romano over the top. And there we have it. A wonderful spaghetti cacio e pepe Roman style. If, like always, you liked what you saw today, you want to see more recipes, more tutorials, tips and tricks, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be one of the first to see the videos. Until next time, buon appetito!